Okay, just wanted to give a quick overview on the Joule ringer and how I have it set up out here. So I've got it lighting a yard light, which is great for coming out and checking on the chickens at night, closing them up in their coop, stuff like that. Inside I have another 5 lights. These are LED lights. People have been asking me the lights. I'll try to give a link to the bulbs. Again, I'm going to put up a web page with all this info soon. But yeah, you can see I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights inside, 1 outside. And they really light this place up. You know, you might not think you could get usable light for 200 milliamps of current draw, but you really can. You know, I come out here and work at night on projects, and this is the sole lighting. Come over here and show you all the Joule ringer itself. I removed it from the circuit board and kind of miniaturized it. You can see the transistor there. It's just the toroid, the transistor, a ceramic capacitor, a resistor, and a diode. It's a very simple components list. I've got this inverter. This I got off eBay for like 50 bucks, which was a steal. But anyway, this I only turn on. This runs the lighting all the time. What I do with the inverter is I turn this on if I need to work with power equipment. So when I flip that on, now I've got power, and I can run all my belt sanders, my grinders, my drill presses, all of that stuff when I have the inverter on. And then when I'm not doing that, I just flip it off. And but the lighting stays on all the time. You can see this lighting's on 24 hours a day, and I come out here, you know, this morning after the lighting going all night, and the battery's topped off on green, and this green light means that the solar panels are already charging the system. So very early in the morning, there's no direct sunlight yet, and the system's already being charged, so I'm very happy with that. These are lithium iron phosphate batteries. I had one out here, and I was running this whole setup on just one of these. These are 20 amp hour batteries. I then found a deal on these for $120 each online, and you can find these online at that pricing easier and easier now. So these have come down in pricing a lot, so I went ahead and got 3 more dropped in the system there. So yeah, this is my off-the-grid, you know, free energy system that I've got going on here, and I'm just very happy with it. It's very functional. So just thought I would post that update. Okay, here you can see my solar panel setup. These are some cheap solar panels off Harbor Freight. I've got 2 sets. If I remember right, they were on sale for $150 a set, so 300 bucks for the 6 panels. I've since sourced some places out of Florida you can get the panels even cheaper. But so yeah, I've got the panels there. Again, that's more than I use. In fact, I think I'm going to start using them to top off my electric car there. I've got a 1976 American-made electric car there. I drive that around on occasion. But anyway, that's actually a test bed for some future projects I have in mind. But so yeah, those panels, they produce more than I can use running, you know, all my drill presses and everything else. And so I think I'm going to start funneling them over to the electric car to keep that topped off. But just thought I'd show the panels, show that you can actually, you know, for $300 worth of panels, do some real usable, you know, you can get real usable power. This is a very practical application to have a shed, a workshop shed like this off the grid and have, you know, a lot of excess power. For $300 worth of panels, I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, one more quick thing here. I was trying to spec a place that we could order these matte glass toroids from. This is from California. It was like, I don't know, $40. And unfortunately, I've not been able to get this one to function as well as the other one that I've been using prior to this, and that's one of the reasons I've had a delay in getting the schematic out to you guys in this. I was trying to find a source for a, I guess it comes off this way. Trying to find a source that we could buy these from so I could give an exact spec and exact number of winds. You can see that they have a plastic housing around this, and I think maybe that's offsetting the wire too far from the core. And this is also, it seems much more delicate. You can see that I can press and flex this. So it really is different than the other one that I built this Joule ringer out of. This other one came off of eBay, and it's really solid. You know, I can't, oh, listen to that. Anyway, you can't see it here on wraps, but it was red in color. It's wider this way than its thickness this way. Let me just pick it up and see if I can show you what I mean. So I got this for $20 on eBay, and I've seen a few more on eBay, so I know we can get them there, but we really need to source this toroid here. One of the things I did to quiet it up a little bit is put a small, it's kind of hard to tell right now, but put a small magnet right here on the top. You can hear that lifts the frequency up, and the lighting gets a little brighter, so that's kind of interesting. But anyway, that's where I'm at on trying to replicate this. I've not been able to replicate this yet to get this much light at 200 milliamps, and I'm sure that the reason is this red matte glass toroid that I got off eBay. So, but I've had so many requests for the schematic, and I know that everybody else out there has their own sources for things. Maybe we can hunt these down and find them easier. So anyway, just wanted to post an update. I hope you all enjoy the schematic, and I hope you can all find some practical applications for lighting with this. It just seems to be a very practical and great solution for me. I really enjoy having my my workshop off the grid. So anyway, hope we all keep experimenting, finding practical uses for this technology. And keep watching my channel for more updates. I've got some great stuff coming soon.